Hi friends, in Planet Earth Dating, it's Sunday, June 7th, 2015. Ra and Asha here in the Lynn-Body-Mind. Paul is in the Jamie Body-Mind. Black Wolf and Fritz have also been speaking through that body-mind, and we anticipate that may continue.
That's true.
Our assignment for the videoed session of our work is to complete our work with this layer of levels. And we hope to do that. We intend actually to do that. The background intention is always to do what is ours to do in all dimensions right now, to manifest the divine plan throughout all that is right now. In other words, to trigger the awakening right now. And with that, it begins. I am shown the checkpoint, the security point that Fritz and Black Wolf and their teams have set up.
That's true.
For non-physical, higher dimension presences to come into the physical.
That's true.
And fulfill their destinies of helping physical beings live their individual soul plans.
Yes.
What Fritz has set up, the actual entry itself looks, it's almost tempting to use the word luxurious.
Yes,
luxuriously
that's true.
elegant. It's high, corporate, elegant.
That's true.
Look, and it's done
impeccably.
Impeccably.
That's true.
Impeccably. Good job, Fritz.
That's
in
true.
this area, you will find the alpha test. It's super high-end electronic testing of energy alignment and attitude.
That's
and
true.
At the end, you'll be given a printout that shows where you can put your focus in your eternal efforts to improve, where
That's
you
true.
pass easily and where you have troubles.
That's true.
And then, and only then, are you allowed to walk through these big mahogany doors
That's true.
and access the wiki database of physical presences who are requesting higher dimension support to help me live my soul plan.
That's true.
That's a quote. Help me fulfill my destiny. I can feel that I have greatness inside of me. I can feel there's something I'm supposed to be doing. I need some divine help.
That's true.
That's whose calls you'll be answering
That's true.
after you pass the test.
That's true.
Now, in order to make it to Fritz's fairly opulent testing center,
Area. That's true.
you have to pass through what looks like security for the leaders of the world.
That's true.
Like a global summit.
That's true.
The security you would expect for that. There's just people hanging from metal netting.
That's true.
And everywhere there are cameras and machine guns
That's
and
true.
security. And fencing, really, really high fencing that's
That's
quite
true.
clearly running some,
Electrified.
yeah, I was going to say running some powerful current.
That's true.
Yeah. This is the entry point, and this is the only entry point into the
true.
physical dimension that is sanctioned. And now there's something behind us that looks similar to a museum exhibit almost, and there are two kind of like people who look like they died extremely uncomfortably.
That's true.
In kind of like amber or
Yeah,
something, or plexiglass,
true.
like paperweights. And there's a little museum style explanation at the bottom explaining that
that's
these
true.
were people who tried to get into the physical dimension through unauthorized ways,
That's
and
true.
the unauthorized ways are set as traps.
That's true.
Intentionally, because those people are by definition proving bad intent, and they need a fresh start so that they can quit racking up bad karma
That's
for
true.
themselves. It's actually a beautiful gift. There is something else that is being pointed out to me that I missed
Yes.
in Fritz's setup, and it's like the medical area, and what it actually looks like.
That's true.
After you give blood, there's an area where you go and they give you
Juice
and
and
cookies,
cookies.
and
That's
there's a
true.
nurse to make sure that you're okay.
That's true.
And I see Asha waving. Hi, Asha.
Asha. It's true, and chairs set up.
Yes, here you'll receive your care. But it also looks like at half marathons or presumably marathons, but I wouldn't know.
It's true.
The medical tent where you go when you have problems and you go for care.
It's true.
So that's there. Should there be something that comes out of the testing that causes something that needs attention.
That's true.
We have something set up to address that. And there's a form to sign that we understand that the physical dimension is inherently a risky place to be, and the entry port is not going to be any different than the physical dimension. It's
That's
inherently
true.
a risky place to be. The risk extends up to here.
That's true.
And there's right in the middle of this entry port, there's like this again makes me think of a science museum, because it's a port that comes up, or a portal that comes up with the smell of the physical dimension, and
That's true.
It reeks.
It's like a hands-on museum exhibit.
Yes.
You lean over and you can smell it and also kind of see it.
You can smell it and see it, and this is where we're going.
That's true.
This is where we're going.
That's true.
And we have adventure sport pictures around that to give it the feel of excitement, because
That's
people
true.
will dive down into sulfurous caves, and they
That's
do it
true.
for fun. And to have that attitude of we're doing this for adventure and growth and
That's true.
purpose, fun with a purpose. We're
That's
doing it
true.
for fun with a purpose, and the purpose is, of course, that we're all spiritual beings. We have a plan, a soul contract for our presence. Before we come into that presence, we know that there will be challenges, but we expect to win. And all of us here in the non-physical have the commitment, the soul plan, the obligation to get into the physical and manifest the divine plan, and do it right now.
That's true.
There are risks involved.
That is super true.
It's part of the gig.
That's true.
So we can also think of it like paratroopers being sent in on a rescue mission. Think of it like this. There are children who are on a field trip in a coal mine.
Yes.
And a coal mine collapsed.
That's true.
And now it's our jobs to go in and get them out.
That's true.
That might be more motivational, friends, to have that kind of mindset. This is our job. Go get
That's
those
true.
kids before they die. Go do it. Do it. Do it.
That's true.
That sets a better tone.
Yeah, it does. And that changes the group lining up, too.
It does.
Outside the building, it's like I see them in the street starting lines.
Yes, and now we say, we're not doing adventure sports anymore. We
That's
take
true.
away that placard. You know what we're doing? We have a coal mine collapse and
That's
children
true.
who need rescuing.
That's true.
Is anyone up for that?
Who's in?
Who's in? Now, you can't just go in. You have
Right.
to pass the test first.
That's true.
This comes live
Live
to
from the
you
physical
from the
dimension.
physical dimension. And here comes up the prayer request. Now,
That's true.
well over 180 days old, by planet Earth dating, ancient history. We have had to update the language many times,
true.
as if from ancient Aramaic to Middle English
That's true.
to current day English, and I'm skipping several steps along the way,
That's true.
so that we can read what it was actually saying. But the prayer is simple. Take down the infected zones.
That's
This
true.
is broken beyond repair. This
That's
is
true.
infected beyond repair.
That's true.
Those of you in the higher dimensions who have access to power that we don't have access to, this is for you to do. Please do it, and do it right now.
That's true.
The suffering is deep, excruciating, and widespread.
That's true.
And everything that has accrued in the database since then has only supported that statement, that position. Nothing has come up that has argued with that. We have gone through layer upon layer
That's
upon
true.
layer upon layer upon layer.
That's
And
true.
now it seems like the decree is now lead, follow, or get out of the way.
It's true.
So you don't have to come into the physical dimension. You can say, I'm not in which case you are eliminated from consideration, and I don't know where you go. Someplace else, I don't know.
That's true.
You can lead or you can follow.
That's true.
And that's what we're presumably looking at in this line of people who are saying, I would like to either lead or follow. right?
That's true.
And now the requirements are the same for all of us. For all of us, we must have our channels up and be reaching target to target, and be committed to keeping our channels up and committed to staying target to target. And we must be committed to continually finding a way to desperately want the awakening to succeed right now. And so if you could think of it as children trapped in a coal mine who need to be rescued before the oxygen runs out, if that works for you, use that. If you need a different type of motivation, it's up to each of us to find the motivation that works for us so that we desperately want the awakening to succeed right now.
That's true.
Someone is saying in a voice that's full of almost humorous anticipation.
That's true.
The testing is about to begin. And it's coming over the loudspeakers. The testing is about to begin, but it has this wonderful tone to it.
That's
It
true.
says, for those of you who are working the entry desk, you may wish to observe and,
That's
give a
true.
respectful distance, stand back 10 feet or so, and allow the
true.
important people to approach.
That's true.
So this implies that this line should be in order of some measure
Level
of
of-
importance.
that's true.
So let's just vibrationally
Vibration.
sort it so that the most important people are at the front of the line. Let's not have them wait in the line longer than is appropriate. And we're not
That's
the ones
true.
determining who's important and who isn't, but
just
to
tuning to
sort
the
the line.
vibration.
And what it
That's
looks
true.
like is that sound of music
Yes,
line
the
up of
tallest children.
Yes,
That's
tallest
true,
to
just
shortest
shortest.
children. And so
That's true.
we're just sorting it, and in some places we might be off one or two people, so to take responsibility and get yourselves in the right order as well.
That's true.
But you people are wrong. You people just we had it right, and
That's
you
true.
made it wrong, so go back. So maybe we take away that instruction.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
easier for us to see you than for you to see yourself. So just let us sort you and leave it at that.
That's true.
And so now, most important people first. And I see some people gesturing to like after you. So there's clearly someone who's is agreed is the most important person. So
It's true.
friends, for those of us, stand back, give a respectful distance, velvet rope at the 10-foot pace, and
That's true.
let this gentleman come up and stand in the alpha test. And we want to make clear that our work crew passes through this alpha test machine 5 or more times a day.
That's true.
So that we can know that we are keeping our alignment and our attitudes the way they need to be for us to operate effectively in the physical dimension.
That's true.
And this is the instruction that has been given to us. It's likely to be the instruction that is also being given to you 5 times a day. This testing 5 times a day, not just once to pass through and enter,
That's
but
true.
now it begins 5 times a day. This is your first, and then 4 more times today, and then 5 times for every day to come.
That's true.
Until the awakening has succeeded.
That's true.
Okay? All ready?
Already. Everyone in position.
Everyone's in position. So what it looks like to me from this seat is one of those security machines at the airport where you put your feet on the little...
Yeah, and you hold your hand over
hold
your
your hand over your
head.
head, and
Yeah.
they say, stay still, and it makes 2 sweeps. The first sweep, it kind of scans
That's
to
true.
figure out who's on it and what their assignment is.
That's true.
And then the second time, it comes back and scans to see if they're a match for their assignment.
That's true.
So first, who is this? What's their job? And then second, are they a match for the job?
That's true.
And the match in terms of alignment and attitude.
That's true.
Good enough? Fair enough?
Yeah.
Everybody ready? Honored sir.
Ready.
Asha, are you ready?
Yeah, thumbs up.
Black Wolf, you ready?
Thumbs up.
Fritz, you ready?
Oh yeah.
Fritz looks ready.
Oh yeah.
All right, honored sir. Feet on the yellow marks. Hands up. Scan first. And press the button, Fritz. There we go.
Yep.
So it looks like he had
Pile
a
of
heart
ashes
attack.
on the ground, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
So Asha, scoop this guy up and take him over there. And he's beyond Like, what do you do
It
with
looks like a pile of ashes on the
Yeah.
floor, like it's not even a body.
So never mind.
No.
Never mind, Asha. We'll just pulse this
Pulse
up.
it up.
Send it up.
Pulse it up, way up.
I turn around to say next to
Yep.
the line, but there's a little bit of a scurry
Hubbub.
going on.
That's true.
And most of the people at the front have bolted.
Oh, yeah.
And so, lead follower, get out of the way. Those are the rules. So you can't hide. Black Wolf,
Yep.
pick them up.
The doors are locked anyway.
Right. Well, the line out to the street.
Yeah.
Like, they're not getting out. The line goes out to the street,
That's
but
true.
it's inside that big security
The
gate.
gate.
They've proven by running away that they aren't interested. All they have to do is say that they don't want to do it. Say it
That's
honestly,
true.
like Isis did.
That's
I don't
true.
want to do it. If you say it honestly, like Isis did, I don't want to do it,
That's true.
then you're free to go wherever Isis went.
Right. That's true.
And there's the chute. It's like a flume ride.
Yeah. It's like a flume ride.
Yes.
That's true.
And I see people taking the flume ride. Boom, boom, boom. Lots of people.
And you have
from
to like sign a paper and do a
and
thing.
acknowledge.
Yeah.
Right. And in front of witnesses,
Yeah.
and it looks like notary taking the pledge, so
Right.
that you can't deny it, and it's all like they're taking your picture.
Right.
And
All recorded.
yeah, it's all recorded. This is a real choice. This
That's
isn't
true.
something that you get to come back and deny occurred. This
That's
is a real
true.
choice. Many people are choosing that, and we'll just give you time.